Ello. So it's me. Hello. Hi. Welcome to this strange time. It's just me today talking about things. Nothing in particular. I mean, I've got a few things written down on blankslate.io. Got a few topics. Because otherwise I will forget, because I have the memory of a goldfish who has been swallowed by a goldfish. I don't know what that's supposed to mean. Thought I'd be smart with an analogy there. Ended up just looking dumb. Hello! Welcome to the video. Now, if you have stumbled across this, I just want to say a few things. Because I've never really talked to my audience. I mean, I have. I did one video about 6 fucking years ago. I had the PS4 mic. You know, the ones which only has one earphone on. It's like 15 quid Turtle Beach from Game. If you have... I'm pretty sure Game's only a UK thing. Anyway, yeah, I just thought I'd talk as a person. And just see who the fuck sticks around, because I have feelings. So yeah, so there were just a few things I want to talk about. I am just going to be going off the cuff as well, sort of like a freestyle, you could call it. So yeah, let's just get into it. The first thing I want to talk about is the videos that I'm going to be releasing and have released. So if you've probably seen my community tab, if you haven't, go check it out. If you don't want to, fuck you. So, yeah, I posted in the community tab a little poll asking people what they wanted to see next. I had a few ideas in mind. I've already technically started working on a few things, but I just thought it was worth getting people's opinion anyway, just to see if they actually wanted to see that type of shit or if not. It got an even split so far. Obviously, it's probably going to change when this video comes out, but it got an even split so far, so I thought I'd work on all enemies in Borderlands 3. This one's going to be quite a long one to work on, because obviously there's multiple planets in Borderlands 3, and also the fact that there is lots and lots of enemies on each planet. I'm going to segment it up into different planets. I've got an idea what to do. But anyway, it's going to take a long time to do that. It's probably going to end up being over 2 hours, like my last Uniques video. So just keep your eye out for that. It's going to take a long time, so just be patient with it. But yeah, that's the one thing I want to talk about with the videos. The content, baby. So yeah, I recently put out the old literally explaining every pop culture reference. I was pretty proud of that one. It's about an hour and fucking 25 minutes. Like, Jesus Christ, man. That's just long. It's not as long as I've done before. And I don't even know how I did the old videos, like, within a few weeks of each other. I was on some sort of different type of drug. I wasn't, for legal reasons, I wasn't on any drugs. It was mostly just coffee, late nights, and no friends. I mean, I did have friends, but... Okay, I'm just rambling on now. I also just wanted to say, like, thank you as well to everyone who's been messaging me or commenting on my videos, or even just simply watching them. It doesn't even have to be liking them or anything like that. Just simply watching, just sitting down, deciding I'm gonna listen to this motherfucker rant and talk for minutes and minutes and minutes and minutes and minutes, because I can't even listen to my own voice. When I edit videos, you don't even realize how much I want to fucking die, because it's the most annoying voice in the world. Because you hear it all the fucking time. Like, literally, it's the only voice you ever hear when you're by yourself. And when you edit something over and over again, all you hear is yourself for like hours at a time, and it just makes me want to fucking rip my own eyes out my sockets. So yeah, thanks for sticking around, for commenting and liking and all that stuff. The views are consistent, and I actually kind of like that. It means that a community is growing, and I see a few of the same people around, you know. So it's actually great that I can do that and have a few people come back to watch me over and over again. And it's special in a way. It's a bit gay that I said that. Like, oh my god, but like it is, so sue me. Another thing I want to talk about was something that I will mention in a few minutes who actually said it, but there is a bit of a drought in Borderlands right now. I still have, obviously, ideas. I always have two video ideas ahead of what I'm currently doing. I never sort of sit there and think, what am I going to do the next video? Something will always come to me, and sometimes I'm 3 or 4 videos ahead of what I want to do. I've at least got ideas of what I want to do. I just mean in terms of there is a lot of things that you need to double check or even triple check if someone else has already made a video on it, and if they've made it better than you could ever make it, or if multiple people have made a video better than you could ever make it. It's sort of something you can't really cover in a way. You can in your own unique way. Obviously, everyone has their own room to make stuff in their own unique ways. If 3 people make the same video, but they're all different in content, they're not all just saying the same shit over and over again, you can say, you know, you can do that. I feel like I can get away with it. But considering Wonderlands just didn't do very well, Borderlands 3 is okay. I need to get back into it, but it's hard for me to play not Borderlands 2 or the pre-sequel right now. It's really hard. If they had a game out that was captivating and had a lot of content, it'd be a lot easier to make content for it. Because think about it, I've been watching Borderlands YouTubers for years and years and years. I want to say almost a decade at this point, and none of them switched over to Wonderlands as a permanent thing. Most of them switched over for the first like few weeks, few months, and then they just switched back to what they were usually doing. And that kind of tells me that you failed when it comes to... I've got a fucking spider web on my camera. What the fuck? Yo, I got loads of dust on my shit as well. I need to clean my PC. You never get that? You need to clean your shit. Man, I've got loads of little cobweb. Like when the sun comes through and you can just see all the dust on your shit and you get super embarrassed. Get the fuck... But yeah, it's a bit mad that a game that's literally like, what is it, like a year old, is that dead already? I saw a video recently by Hellfire. If you've not watched him, go watch him. He was mentioning that Borderlands 2 is literally retained more players every single year than Wonderlands did after a first few weeks, which was mad to me. Like, your shit's dead, bruv. Like, Gearbox, listen up. Your shit's dead. Borderlands 4 is apparently only just now getting worked on. Like, what are we gonna... Boys, what are we gonna do? We are starving here. We need something. I feel like a little tiny African child. I am starving and I need something really bad. Please help. So yeah, it's something that doesn't worry me particularly, but I can see a recurring theme when it comes to content, which is a lot of it is just, can I do this? But over and over again. Like, even I'm doing it, like explaining enemies or doing bosses or weapons or whatever, just doing that same type of format over and over again, because it's something you can stick to. You can pretty much do an unlimited amount of topics on, and you could just do it over and over again. Like, can I beat Borderlands 2 doing this? Or story of X, story of Y, things like that. And they work. Obviously, people like to watch them, and they're unique to that YouTuber. But people are now getting stuck into that thing where we can't make a video on something that has been made over and over again. Like, you can't make guides and tips and tricks for a game like Borderlands 2 or the pre-sequel or 3. Like, people have heard that shit over and over again. And even my newest video about Pandora, I'm assuming people just aren't watching it because they know what Pandora is. They see it and they go, I know what Pandora is, I don't fucking know about that shit, and they just fucking leave. So they need something else. I feel like Borderlands needs something else within the next few years to refresh people on YouTube, because these are your advertisements, pretty much. Like, I saw in a video that these are your advertisers, and if you have no content to advertise, they will stop advertising for you eventually. So now the next topic is actually something that's very personal to me, and only recently I noticed that it's a thing, because I'm not very social media-y. You wouldn't think I am, but I am not very social media-y. I pretty much only use YouTube and Instagram religiously, like every single day. I don't really use Twitter. I don't really use Discord. I don't really use Facebook. Facebook. I don't really use like Twitch or anything like that as well. So I'm sort of blind when it comes to certain things, and especially the Borderlands community for a while. I've watched Borderlands YouTubers. I'd never considered myself part of the community, right? I know it sounds stupid when I say it like that, but you just don't ever do that until someone makes you think about it from a third person perspective. When you think about it from someone else's perspective, you sort of go, oh shit, yeah, I kind of am part of this community now. So I've been watching people for years, and I never thought they'd even acknowledge that you exist, let alone say something about you or say something about your channel, and that you are a part of the community that they're a part of. It's really weird. It's like looking up to a football and they acknowledge you. It's kind of mad. I don't even like football. Why the fuck did I use that as a reference? But yeah, it's Termix. He recently shouted me out. I mean, it wasn't really like an official shout out to my boy, LFX, but he put a screenshot in his video after mentioning underrated YouTubers, and it has literally stuck with me since he mentioned that, because I have been watching this guy for years. Him, Killer 6, Jolts, Eruption Fang. I've been watching, and also Morning After Kill, good old Mac. I've been watching these guys for years, right? And when something like that happens, you just sort of think, "What, man? You want to say that? You want to say that again? Because what the fuck?" It made my head go west. It just made me feel all fucking funny. I was like, "What the fuck?" He just mentioned me, senpai. But yeah, him and Crypto recently followed me on Twitter, and I followed them back on Twitter because I'm a fucking cool guy like that. But yeah, I recently just checked out Crypto and Hellfire, and they are underrated as fuck. I'm watching Crypto specifically because apparently we're the only Borderlands YouTubers in the entire scene that are British. Don't ask me why, but we are. British. Bottled water. Fucking bottled water. And it's nice to hear someone who isn't from America, not to bash any Americans, obviously. But, you know, it's always nice to run into someone from your home turf, you know, someone from your area, even though he definitely lives nowhere near me. But still, I've been watching a lot of his content as well, and he is a fucking funny dude. The only thing I can really say about him that's negative is, bro, if you're listening to this right now, upload more videos, man. You have a really good thing going. Just upload. I know I'm not the one to talk about consistency, right? Okay. I know I'm not the one to talk about uploading lots, because I know I left YouTube for like a year and a half and I didn't come back and didn't say anything. Okay, shut up. But bro, seriously, like, I went to watch some of your videos and I was like, bro, this is like a 5-month gap between some of your videos, man. Like, look, 2 days, 2 weeks, 2 weeks, 1 month, 4 months. Like, please upload more, bro, because you are such a fucking funny guy. Like, generally, not even ass licking right now. I mean, I am a bit, but like, also, just do it, bro. Like, seriously, you got something really fucking good going for you, man. So if either of you are watching right now, because I'm too socially inept to be able to do it myself, I'm not anxious, I just fucking hate people. I've got a few ideas about what we could make videos on if you actually ever wanted to collab. I know I'm saying this publicly and not privately, but I don't know how this fucking shit works, okay? Shut up. But yeah, it'd be cool if we could, like, do something together, because I feel like that's what the Borderlands community needs right about now. It needs people to collab a bit more. Everyone's doing their own thing. Well, that's great, and I love that everyone can do their own specific things. Bro, we need, like... I remember the days of Jolts and Killer 6 running around doing, like, playthroughs together and stuff, and that was, like... You know when you used to get the old Disney Channel episodes where it's The Sweet Life of Zack and Cody and, like, Wizards of Waverly Place would collab together, and you were like, whoa, I didn't even think they existed on the same universe. But then you forget their studios, like, right next to each other, so they could literally collab at any time. Just... I feel like that's something we could do. Obviously, if they don't want to, they can tell me to go fuck myself, and that's absolutely fine. But, you know, it's worth a try, you know, boys. So, yeah, cheers for listening to me rant / talk / whatever the fuck this even is, because I don't do it very often. And whilst I do go off the cuff a lot of times on videos, I never just sit down and start randomly talking about shit, which kind of makes it difficult because I get distracted. You don't even realize how easily I get distracted. I can literally get distracted just talking right now. Like, literally, I can think, oh, my keyboard's a bit dusty. I should probably de-dust that. Or, like, my coffee's... Why is my coffee cup on the fucking desk? You can't even see it. That's what I mean. Like, bruh, I get distracted so easily when just talking about fucking nothing that it makes my head spin and I just sort of go, oh, thingy over here. I don't know what that is. If someone can diagnose me in the comments, that'd be really great. If you've actually made it this far, I should have plugged this a lot earlier. It was in my video topics, like, near the top. But please follow me on Twitter. It's in the description. Also, follow me on Instagram. It's in the description. Also, just do whatever the fuck else is in the description. Go listen to the outro song. I don't know why. Just do it. And yeah, cheers for watching. Once again, if you've made it this far, that means you're an OG. You're a real player. So yeah. Appreciate you stopping in. Get ready to see some videos that are quite long in the next few weeks, hopefully, if I don't procrastinate and I actually get the fucking work done. So yeah, see you guys in a bit. Peace.